What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. Although, I'm feeling like our survival is more and more terrestrial at this moment. We're not really galactically surviving. We're sort of like locally surviving. Quite possibly, maybe almost surviving sort of near our spaceship that crashed on the planet. But still, welcome on back to our playthrough. I gotta go back. Why do I hear footsteps? The hell is that? Oh, shit. What is that thing right there? It's got a glowing maw. I don't like this. I'm gonna stay away from it. I'm gonna stay away and hope that it's not aggressive and also can't outrun me. I don't know where it went, but its glowing maw is very unsettling and I don't want to play with it anymore. If your maw glows, then I assume she must be radioactive or something. You probably don't want to stand too near to her. She may pass it off on you. I don't know. We needed a power, so I put my generator out there. And 100% it is true that you have to have power for your generator and it needs to be in water or snow. And so anyways, that's the next thing we're going to work on. I also need to refill my air real fast. But I needed to make myself a couple of fuel packs, which should allow me to... How many of these can I make? Make like 5 maybe? I also needed some reloads for my drill. What does that take? 5 metal pieces in a fuel pack? Well, good. I'm making those right now, so we're going to have those available, and it's going to be super sweet. I think that's going to be alright. I also know where we can get more of these pellets from, too, but our drill is basically out of energy right now. No, it's got 750. It should be alright. We should be cool right there. Fuel tank's got a bunch of those rocking. I'll probably leave those going for a little bit, try and turn it off in just a second. Maybe I might just leave like 1 fuel pack in there, and we'll just turn this thing on and off as we need it. I don't want to be like... overly stressed about. So for metal bits, what did those require and where are those hidden at? That's metal pieces. Can I make, what do those require? 5 iron ingots. How many do I get out of that? It says that I get output 10, which should be enough for me to make another drill reload maybe, and also some more bullets. Magnesium powder too, that'll allow me to make 10 bullets. I got 55 left, so I don't think I need that many. I'm gonna go ahead and start that thing on up. It's gonna take a while to get it crafted, but it'd be nice. How many do I get out? I get 3 out? Okay, so I don't really need that many. I just need... There we go. That'll do it. I don't want to waste my resources right now because I feel like we're a little bit limited. I need to throw my oxygen inside of here and recharge my body. I think I should be able to get these parts back eventually, but right now it's not going to let me do it. I think you use the drill and you like shift click it or something like that. I haven't figured it out completely, but I totally need to refill my oxygen, so that would be great. That's going to be the last of our oxygen, so the next thing we need needs to be like the smartest thing that we do, and we need to lock down some oxygen like right now. So with the constructor, it's all done with everything that I needed it to get done. Let's take our ammo, we'll take that on out, and everything else is looking pretty good right now. Our usage of energy is pretty low. I'll probably stack those up real quick, and then the next thing we need to be on top of, like right this moment, is we need to get back over to our oxygen generator. We need to let that do its thing, and then from there, it might not be a terrible idea for us to strip the parts off our ship. I don't know if that's a thing that we can do, but I'm going to try and play around with that. I don't know. It's been a little bit sketchy right now. The developers appear to have moved around the way the game controls. I checked on the forums for how you destroy a block, and it said that you just use the drill and you right-click, but that definitely doesn't work because I used up a whole clip attempting to do it, and so it didn't remove the block. I assume that maybe you like shift and click or something now, because that appears to be... It used to be shift left mouse button to flatten terrain. Now right-click like flattens the terrain, and so I assume it's got to be like shift click or something. They probably just moved the goalpost a little bit. With you, sir, I would love for you to function for all time because I love your face off. And so now it's on. Our next bottle is in 2 minutes, and it looks like it's going to spit that out. Hopefully it doesn't drain, so operational time, we've got 253 minutes of this thing, like, holding it down and making sure that we're going to be able to breathe over the course of our coming adventures. I can totally take that because the coming adventures are going to be pretty fantastic. I don't know. Apply to that whatever innuendos you require. I don't care. It's if you want to make the innuendo right there, I'm not going to do it for you, but if you wanted to fill it on in, I will say that I worded that precariously, and it is all my fault. Let's continue to construct our base right here, because I think that's going to be something... Block is... I guess I needed a practice block anyways. It does weird things every now and again with the block praise. You don't get the block back from how I understand it. You actually... You get the parts back for the block that you just expended, so... That's going to be the last of it anyways right there. Let's take this thing on up. It is not the prettiest to look at, but you know what? It gets the job done. It gets us up and off the ground, and that's pretty much the #1 thing that I wanted to accomplish right here. We're going to need some more blocks. And also I wanted to play around for a minute and see if there was any other way. So I read around it in the patch notes. They changed it so that the repair gun is actually how you get blocks back. But I wanted to play around with some of the other tools and just like kind of have a look here and see if it worked. Honestly, just because it seems like there should be an easier way to get your blocks back aside from just going all like DACA mode on them to get rid of them. I don't know. I feel like you should be able to remove any block that you've placed like in the last 5 minutes, and then after that it's like permanent or something like that, because it seems odd that for a building game they won't let the creator of a block just like remove it with their hand or whatever. I think that part of what makes things like Minecraft and stuff like that sort of fun and just kind of, it's easy to play because you can get rid of any block like the second that you put it down real fast if you make a mistake, whereas I've been playing around with this game a lot on the side, and like misplacing a block in this game like totally sucks because it costs you a bunch of ammo. Essentially, you use the little filler kits that are inside of your... So the same cartridges that I use for my drill, they go inside the repair gun too, and it actually costs you like ammunition to get your blocks back. And even then you don't really get the blocks, you just get like parts of the blocks back, so you'll get a couple like metal fragments back or whatever. I don't know. I think they need to make it as easy to get your blocks back as it is in like Minecraft or like Reign of Kings or like any other sandbox building game. Just because leaving it to one tool that also costs ammo to get something back that you accidentally placed because the placement is sort of sensitive and it double places all the time, I don't know. It just feels a little bit weak to me. Well, I've decided I'm going to mess with construction off camera. I'll show you the base once I get it all finished off. Maybe I'll do like a speed build or something on it. But for right now, I feel like we'll just like sidebar that for right now because, not in the mood to build anyway. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Salvage up over there. We produced 2 oxygen tanks from our little oxygen generator thingy. And so I'm going to put one in right there because I don't think I need all of it to refill my tank completely. I think that should get me most of the way back up. And then we need to bring some food with us too. Oh, I got food already. So never mind then. We are good on food. Well, in that case, maybe a med kit or something? Do I have med kits? Yeah, let's take those right there because my face is a little bit itched and scratched right now. I figure it'd probably be a pretty good idea to use one. It looks like it's making my health regenerate slightly. So I'm going to make for the ship over there. I actually think it's pretty far off. If that's about 200 meters away, I'd say we've got at least 1.5 kilometers before we're over there. So it's going to be a long walk. I'll cut the camera back in once we get there, but I think there might be some cool stuff on board there that we might be able to salvage and bring back with us. So I'll let you know once we get close enough or when something crazy happens. I don't know what the hell those, I don't know, tri-wang beasts are, but I don't want to be anywhere near them. Away from each, they aren't attacking the other creatures in the area though. Maybe they're friendly and they just want to cuddle, but I have no cuddles to give. My cuddle receptacle, very, very empty right now because it's like 190 degrees. So I'll see when we get over to the ship. So after a considerable little walk, it appears as though we're coming up on the ship right now. I don't see anything around that's gonna wait, what is that thing? What in the hell is that? It looks like it might have some kind of like defensive robot or something. I don't know what that is. I don't know if they're friendly or if they're evil or what's going on here. Can a robot really be evil? Because it's just the manifestation of whoever programmed it. I mean, I really think we could have an ethics conversation here. That the person to blame is whoever programmed it, but they don't look like they're... Oh no. I think that one right there is shooting. I don't know if that one right there is, but I definitely saw a bullet hit the ground right there. Ow! No! Please stop shooting me. Oh no. I don't accept this as a resolution at all. I can shoot back from what I can tell, so that's what I'm gonna do. You can't tell me what to do, drone. There's no reload animation, by the way, if you're wondering where that might be hiding at. There is none. Just keep reloading. I don't even know if I'm damaging it. Yikes. Yeah! Get dealt with, robot! That's what's up right there. Get dealt with, robot. So there's more of them over there, and they're kind of scary. It doesn't look like they're really fully able to, like, damage my suit or anything. But I have no bullets left, and so if we're gonna go up against another robot, he dropped the wrong caliber. So... this might be retreaty time. I don't know. It might be retreaty time. We did take some damage right there, and unfortunately, I'd have enough bullets left over to fight with the other robots if I hadn't been shooting wildlife like a maniac. That one doesn't look like it's actually coming straight at me, but we got some parts off that one right there. So it might be a decent idea for us to go back to base and make myself some more bullets. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back better equipped. I had no idea there was actually going to be anything over here that was going to fight with me. I will see you all in a minute when we come back ready to kick the ass off some robots. You ready? You ready to kick some cans? Because I'm ready to kick some cans. Let's do it. I assume we're back in action now. I went and made a bunch of bullets. We've got like 80 rounds now, and we need to take this hill. Like, this is what's up. We know the robots can be killed. We know they can be destroyed. One of them tried to ride up on us like he sets the business, and I was like, nah, you don't set the business here. I set the business here. This is my meeting. This is my PowerPoint production, and I promise you it's going to be the most boring one that you've ever seen. So sit down and strap in, sonny. So anyways, the robot thought that he was hardcore. He learned that he was not hardcore. No matter how hard his exterior, we have like 50 caliber rounds, which are like, ah! A 50 caliber round is a pretty damn big bullet. So I figured that would definitely make most robots think twice before they mess with us. Now those ones over there have like spotlights and stuff, and so I'm not really sure how that whole thing plays into here. But I've got you stop that large terrestrial beast. Stop making noises. Trying to sneak up on this place, and you're going to make me get captured. I'm thinking each of those points of light is a drone, considering the last one had one of those lights on it. I know for a fact we can't kill multiples of them at the same time, so we may want to approach from a different direction and just sort of see where that lands us. I think we could probably salvage a whole bunch of stuff off of this, and that'll make building our base a lot easier and a lot less resource intensive, too. The blue lights, oh, they have a spotlight? What? So what happens... Maybe I should put my flashlight away. This seems like a bad plan. I don't know. Let's go over here real fast. I can sprint. I can run. I can do things that these robots can't man. Ow. Oh, I'm way too close for this encounter. I don't feel good about this. Luckily, they seem to be at least moderately bad at aiming, so... I think he's firing like some kind of big cannon. He's down. Okay, so now we need the other one to get dealt with. Shoot him in the rotor! Shoot him in the rotor! Ah! Apparently his rotors are armored, or at least far more efficient than any drone that I've ever been around. Because I think a bullet to the rotor would probably stop him up pretty quick. Like, what happens if a helicopter gets shot in the rotor? Like, do bad things happen? Those are way smaller than helicopters, but it is the future. I mean, I guess we could explain it with, like, magical nanotechnology. He's looking at me in a way that I find to be threatening. I don't feel good about this. I'm gonna hide inside the building real fast, although it does look like the bodies despawn. You don't want to do that, creature. I got bullets. You better sort it out. No! Please don't eat me with your huge mouth. My god, you are a resilient creature. You took 20 rounds from a 50 caliber pistol and stayed on your feet. Good for you, man. It's an Odiug? What the hell is an Odiug? An alien tooth, some parts, and some meat. Do I really need the meat? I don't have any bullets left, so this might get a little bit rowdy. I'm gonna go loot these before they despawn, because they definitely can Are you trying to kill me too? I hope not. You've all got scary glowy mouths, though, so I assume that sort of gives away your intent. I am pretty delicious, if I had to say so myself. I do look delicious and nutritious. Damn, look at all these computer parts. I am all up inside your guts right now, dude. All up inside your guts. You thought you were going to ride out, and now you done been scrapped, and I'm going to use you... Where did the other bot go? It's over there. Okay, you've been scrapped, and I'm going to use you to build my house. Out of your dead body, 300 style. Oh, look, he has 30 caliber rounds. Yay. That makes my life happier, although I think maybe... Let's have a look here. Is that all of them? Are there any left? I'm a little bit hurt. I'm going to take some drugs real fast. Obviously, that'll make me aim better. There's another one over there, but the one with the green light didn't look like he was very good at aiming at me. So, why does it say 6.8 millimeter up in my right-hand corner? He's sort of just like sitting there. I do have a jetpack. Let's get up inside this machine right here and just sort of see what we can get out of it, because I think standing still, if I can avoid the engagement, I think I would rather do that. I've been pretty good at it thus far. I'm almost 30 and I'm not married, so I'm pretty good at ducking engagements. I try really hard to do so, if at all possible. I'm not a big one for commitments. I don't know. I'm a collector of experiences. Is that a worthwhile excuse? If you give that to your girlfriend, you think she's going to accept it? I'm a collector of experiences. You can't pin me down. So, I can't see very well. That looks like a storage crate, though. Yeah, cargo box. We got metal components, a motor, some pipes, computers, capacitor devices, a big med kit. Even better, just in case I get any larger boo-boos around here. I would love a bigger light. That would make this easier. This is kind of terrifying. I hope nothing bad's inside of here, but so far I found... Yay, more med kits! Antibiotic ointments. I thought it was toothpaste, so oops, almost used that one wrong. Oh well, my inventory is filling up, though. That could be a problem. Get rid of the raw meat. I don't need that anyways. I got rations on me right now. I got sugarcane that I picked up on the way over here. I don't know if that's useful or not. Alien plasma, I'm not so sure about either. It is like really, really dark in here. I think we probably should have waited to do this little adventure until... Are there holes in the ceiling? Okay, so there's holes in the roof that we could potentially be shot through. This is a little bit tense. I don't like this. It's got a little bit like of an alien vibe going on. Ooh, he's down there. Okay, so he's like... Whoop! I think he sees us. No! He definitely sees us. Okay, we've been seen. This is unfortunate, but I'm going to do my best at running away because I'm pretty good at that. I've got full stamina. Oxygen's actually a little bit low. So, that being considered, can I get oxygen out of these? You got anything for me? Nothing in there? Damn. It doesn't look like... Actually, can I put these in here? Is that just for storage, or can I use these? High pressure O2 tanks. Do those connect to something else, maybe? Like a dispenser? It looks like I can't actually use this right here. So I'm going to hold on to that for a minute. I do have air tanks on me, but we may have to run back to base at the end of this episode just to ensure that nothing bad happens. Got a whole bunch more of the components that we already had in there. Luckily, our flashlight doesn't look like it runs on batteries, so that's pretty cool. My AA situation is a little bit screwy right now. That looks like a core right there. Yeah, that's a core. So what's inside of here? More bullets and a filler charge? You know it's filler. You put it in an object, it probably dispenses. It is super cool. You don't even know right now because you don't have it. That machine. That's the way that I sing that song. I don't know. I don't know what that filler cartridge is for, but I assume it's probably for like... I don't know. It's probably for the printer. My luck. They'll be like, oh, that actually goes inside of our HP 1030 over here. That's so we can print out random diagnostic sheets. Up here in space, and the best we'd be able to accomplish with the salvage we find is DuPapi. Ooh. Hey there. How you feeling? You feeling good? I think that I have rotten food in here. I'm going to trash that real quick. And then if I put these in my inventory, can I get some more space? Yeah, put those everywhere. I think the aloe vera is actually going bad. So that should clear up a little bit of space for us. We don't have a ton of oxygen, though, so I think the best play for right now might be just to get up out of here with everything we can carry. Just scoop it all into the bag and then get the hell out. Drill charge, sure, go in there, whatever. Large med kit, yep, go in that slot. I just don't want you in my inventory anymore. Yep, that did clear out space. Hell yeah. So let's loot this thing and be up out of here. We got some wheat sprouts. We got some grow lights. Apparently somebody had a pot growing operation out in space. Don't worry. The feds will be buying a while to burn it down even though the state says it's legal. We're like, no, we do not respect that authority. Oh, the authority of an elected government? You don't respect that? Go figure. Because you like your bloated, stupid budget for doing dumbass shit like spreading fires in the hills. Let's go ahead and grab that right there. I don't know what that thing was. A control device, whatever. This might be the way. I wanted to make myself... One thing that I found here is that traveling around the map is time consuming and not really something I want to spend a lot of time doing. And so I think what we might do is in the next episode we may go through and try and build ourselves a vehicle, which would be pretty awesome. Please don't fall through the roof right now. I'm having a hard time seeing and my depth perception is poor. So can I actually collect any of these parts right here and take them back with me? Because it seems like we've got a considerable chunk of this ship right here. I think there was like an upper deck over here too. Yeah, it looks like there's like a command bridge I fell in. I fell in a hole. It's so dark. It looked like there was some kind of command bridge or something over here that you could go up some stairs and maybe there'd be more storage in there maybe. But our oxygen's looking a little iffy, so we need to do this quick. And then once we're done, we just need to be up out of here before we get shot any more times because I have far more bullet holes than we had when we started this adventure. I don't see anything that dispenses or gives with the dispensation of oxygen for right now. Free med kits sound good, though. We've got stomach pills, sure. Antibiotic ointments, all right. All right. I think, oh, there's another, well, I think that's just a window slat or something. I don't know. I might be able to salvage this, but what I'm going to do for right now is I'm going to do my best just to get the hell up out of here. We're going to go back to our base over there. I think this is just about going to fill us up for the episode. It looks like there's something else on the top right there, but with our current lighting sources, I think I should probably try and do this during the day later on. I think we got just about everything there is, though. I think we should probably skedaddle based on our oxygen situation. I filled up before I came out here, but it was such a long walk that I really do think that you ran a risk of running out of oxygen either way. I'm going to turn off the jetpack. If we have to fight with this dude over here, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm ready to unleash a couple rounds in your direction. Let that thing whip. But, you know, for right now, I think I would like to just leave. Go back to our base, refill our oxygen. We got a lot of useful stuff out of here. I think I could probably build my first vehicle with it if we can make that work. It might be a cool idea. Trying to decide if I want to scrap with this dude. Do you want to scrap with me right now? You want to do that? Or is that just like a turret? What is that right there? I'm not going to waste the rounds. Whatever. Not going to risk it. My name is Splattercat. This is Empyrion. I'm having a blast playing the game. I really am excited about the alpha coming out on Steam pretty soon. I will probably do quite a few episodes of this once we get up off the planet, but I'm going to wait and see what happens with multiplayer first. So we may get our feet wet right here, learn how to build all the stuff, and then once multiplayer gets going, we'll put videos up of that, because it appears as though there's going to be a lot of PvP and stuff like that, and I felt like it really made the Reign of Kings more interesting when we played that on a server. So we'll see what happens. My name is Splattercat. I will see you all later. My heart is beating loudly. We got loot, though. That's all that matters. We got loot, though. I'll see y'all later. Hi to everybody.